live from a secure location. I can't tell y'all where I'm at, but hey, Couture Base, it's your girl, Brit, going live with the Bree Talk and Base Squad. We gotta talk. Sorry y'all can't really see me. It's kind of dark out here, but it's nighttime in Asia. For those that did not know, the humanitarian mission has been good. The pollen is high. And when I say the pollen is high, I'm talking about like you can see it on the rocks. I'm about to take a picture so y'all can see it. But can we just talk about some things real quick? Like MAGA versus the Obamas, because to me, I think it's really weird. I think it's really strange that a man who's not in presidency, doesn't hold a cabinet seat, is being talked about. I was looking at a message that came through. So like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. So let's just get straight into it. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes. Instead of, you know, addressing the elephant in the room, issuing out warrants for arrest for these alleged predators, or, sending out federal charges to the quote unquote friends, there's an attack on the Obamas. Address Hillary. Hillary Rodham Clinton says she's willing to testify live. Address that. Coming for the Obamas, dressed as monkeys or gorillas, which we know are racial undertones, and during Black History Month is so weird. I don't care if you don't like the Obamas. That is disrespectful. At what point do we say enough is enough, right? And I'm coming to y'all as somebody who understands diplomacy, being gracious. I can understand, I can fathom, and I can empathize with those who are in positions of power because let's be very clear, being a president is not a walk in the park, right? But to take to your social media and attack somebody by depicting them as racial tropes that were negative in the Black community, and I see Black people celebrating that, it's weird. It's very strange. And this is why supremacy, when we're talking about ideology, supremacy, and things of that nature, I feel we should keep doing it because until the people who were rewarded for putting shackles amongst our people's feet, who was tied to these plantation owners and whatnot, until we dismantle supremacy, this will never be okay. And he felt comfortable doing it. You know why? Because that's who he is to his core. So don't get up here and be like, oh, people can be Republican, people can be Republican. It's one thing to be Republican, it's another thing to be MAGA. What type of precedent are you setting when you do stuff like that? You're trying to rage bait the people. And this is why I call them people coons who be going up, oh, Donald Trump is being bullied. Nicki, 50 Cent, Nelly, ASAP Rocky, Kanye West, Candace Owens. All of you, coons, delusional. Mark Lamont Hill. Because there's a lot of politicians who be like, oh, well, this just, no, that's disrespectful. And he knew what he was doing. You cannot deflect from what the people have seen. Our president is comfortable with allowing predators to roam free because he's in a position of power. So how come he's not locking people up? He can find a way to lock people up and get them arrested illegally. He can't tell his homegirl Pam Bondi to get to work. No. Surprising. Pay for the heinous crimes against the American women. Y'all don't even care about y'all white women. That's how I know it's all a power play. And it's giving him maintenance. And I told y'all this from the start. They don't care about children. And they for damn sure don't care about the women. Because they institutionalize their women when they speak truth to power. They institutionalize them and they harm them at record numbers. There was just some white serial killer being sentenced to life in prison out in Europe. That's what they do. Y'all are starting to see who was doing what, eating the babies, eating human, eating the men, torturing them, them pictures. You don't care about that? You don't want us to know the truth? It's so weird to me. And this is why I said when he had that international terrorist come to the White House and play basketball, I knew then he did not care. He doesn't care about women. He doesn't care about children. And he's probably feeling some type of way because the good white folk are saying they need to go over to the golf course because that's probably where the bodies is at. And I said, woo. So to come for the Obamas, because Hillary Clinton said, I will testify before the Congress live, you're mad? Take that up with Hillary. You had the Clinton's mouth in your name the whole time, and you should have been cute and mute because Bill Clinton said, look, you got me. I'm not the only one. You just want Clinton's head? That is so weird. It's not Republican versus Democrat. This is right versus wrong. Anybody who is not calling it out is a predator defender. And I told y'all, you can't play those type of uh, reindeer games with me because I know I would never send my niece and nephew to Nicki's house, Kanye's house, 50 Cent house, none of their houses because they align with people who don't even view children, women, us as human. They view us as less than surface level. I read the documents. They was practicing eugenics. Eugenics. That's why they had them young girls over there because they was testing out their willpower because they wanted a special specimen and they needed some of our DNA. That's why the black children and the black women and the black men was coming up missing because they needed certain parts of our DNA to facilitate their plan. I told you, nobody can go missing in the 21st century. That's virtually impossible. They had CCTV since the 90s. Since the 90s. They're just showing y'all the white kids. What about the black ones? Okay? Coming for the Obamas? For what? Unless you're going to arrest them for doing something, and I'm sure there's plenty of things they could do, but let's get these predators out of place. You can't do it because he's a predator himself. 34 felonies. 34 felonies and decided to say, I'm not racist, and then went on to do something racist. That is so weird. And y'all will make excuses. This is why I look at people with a side eye because I'm never aligning with anybody who will put my people in shackles. I told y'all before, I'm 2 generations removed from sharecropping. And y'all get up on Beyonce's internet and be like, well, I'm Team MAGA now because my beloved Nicki Minaj is Team MAGA. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. Learn to think for yourself. Learn to think for yourself. Learn to be a logical thinker. You know, if you agree with some policies, cool, whatever. But when he aligned with David Duke, the David Duke, those in the South know who I'm talking about. I knew then what type of time he was on. Not only is he a man of no good moral character, he's easily bought. He does not care about the American people. And it's you po whites and you classist Negroes. That's what it is. That's what it is. The po whites and you classist Negroes. Because y'all think y'all getting some type of something, you gonna get a goodie bag. You think he gonna send you off with a goodie bag? Look what he's doing to the former president. He didn't have this type of smoke for the Clintons. And that's the bullshit I be calling out. If he was doing it to the Clintons, I would be like, wow, this is who he is. He didn't. He decided to do this during Black History Month. And y'all think that's okay? Then you got Caroline with her bitch ass getting up there. I don't care if she's pregnant or not. She's a weirdo. She, ain't no telling what she did to get to her position. I cite all of them. You got weirdo Katie Miller, couldn't even crack 1 million views and had the queen of rap on her podcast. And to you, Barbs, how does that make you feel? Like, really? Really? I see Milagro and Armand going back and forth. Nikki ain't sitting on y'all platforms. She don't get dolled up to sit on your platform and have honest conversations with y'all. She sat down with the Elon Musk baby mama. Elon Musk baby mama. But won't sit down with, she call y'all from the phone. She talks to y'all on the phone. She don't get dolled up, nothing. She has no respect. And y'all think she like black people? Y'all are tripping. All that tap dancing y'all doing for this heifer who don't like y'all? Weird. Strange. Ignorant. All that, conservative value stuff y'all be preaching? Weird, strange. It's amazing to me how y'all have values and principles until money's involved. Y'all mad at what's what's that man, the football player's name? Channing Crowder. Y'all mad at him because he said he would give it all up for $100 million, and y'all acting like y'all wouldn't. Y'all give it up for nothing. Y'all give it up for nothing, for the simple fact that a hoe mentioned y'all name. So of course y'all not saying it for nothing. I said, this is what we doing? Calling the Obamas monkeys, gorillas, any type of racial stereotype or colloquialism that was used to demonize us? Y'all think that's okay? And I'm not supposed to say F you? My bad. But I'm not supposed to say F you to the artists who be out here doing stuff that don't align with who we are as a people, but they want our money, they want our likeness, they want our energy. Black people, I need you to stand up. We are the most powerful we ever been. Don't give in to the supremacy tactics. Don't give in. They need your light. They need your melanin. They need your star power. They need your energy. They are energy harvesting with the most slew foot, bottom of the barrel type bitches. I said it. Anybody who's over there aligning with them, they are the enemy. They are the op. It's not up for debate. It is not up for debate. I don't give a if he was freeing the people. It's still F him. Only that person should be saying, yeah, I rock with them, because he pardoned them. The rest of y'all, you need a little check that bag. How much is the money? How much is the money? Because they don't value you. These are the same people who are like, Turning Point USA, Turning Point USA, bring America back. We're going to have the real American halftime show. That shows you no child left behind did a number on y'all for the fact that y'all don't even know that Puerto Rico is an American U.S. territory. We colonized it, and y'all don't even know that because they speak Spanish. America wanted Puerto Rico. America wanted it because they was energy harvesting. Look at the places that they wanted. Y'all better tap into your history. See, y'all don't be reading enough history, and it shows. They wanted it, and y'all are listening to lowbrow, inbred white folks telling y'all who's American and who's not because Bad Bunny speaks Spanish. When in reality, a lot of white people speak Spanish. They won't tell you that. A lot of white people have been speaking Spanish since the 90s. They wanted it. The problem is the Spanish-speaking people of the Puerto Rico didn't want to truly be fully white because the ones who knew their identity said no. See, if you open up a book, you'll know that. But y'all want to play who's really who wars. And that's why I told y'all, I said we have bigger things to worry about because they're not giving us reparations. They keep going against it. They keep, no matter who you put up in there, they're voting it down because they simply don't want to. I said, you got to vote in the people who will. We got to get the predators up out of here first, though. We can't be rewarded for our pain until the predators are up out of here. Do y'all not see what fight we got going on? I want my reparations too, but guess what? They don't want to give it to us. So I suggest y'all start stealing like they family did. Steal like they family did. I don't get mad at the fraudsters who commit fraud on the white folk. Why? Get your get back, because they've been stealing. They've been committing fraud on us. Get your get back. I'm not defending no white man. Please. And this is what they doing? Do you see the liberals acting outraged? Do you see the I'm not MAGAs reacting? And then they talking about some from the Lion King. There was gorillas in the Lion King? That was the #1 movie at one time. And y'all are buying that? Wake up. Some of y'all are under spells and you don't even know it. Some of you are under spells and you don't even know it. But what do I know? Child. I'm just a black woman out here helping the Asians. I'm just a black woman out here helping the Asians. Pray for Asia, child. They not prepared for. Child, that's another topic for another time. But y'all, are y'all paying attention to the news? A Russian top official was in Moscow. Did y'all see that? 31 harmed in Pakistan, Islamabad. Did y'all see that? They trying to start some type of war. Because they want y'all to be distracted. I need all the prayer warriors to get out into the water and keep praying. Plant your feet in that ground and start praying. Get in tapped with the roots, because they mad. They trying to start something. Don't let them. Keep putting your feet in the water. Keep putting your feet in the ground. Keep praying over your children and pray for your enemies too. Pray for your enemies too. And to the girls who like to do a little something extra, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. But y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go take me a shower. They had me out here like Bob the Builder. But y'all comment down below. I gotta go. Bye.